It's getting to a point where I'm starting to feel like crazy, like a nutty buddy. Like every time I believe things are going to get better and I just have this amazing out of this world faith, then reality just keeps hitting me with resistance. And then in one way the resistance keeps filling my basically delusion that things are going to get better, that something amazing must be on the way. It has to be huge because I've never been met with this level of resistance in my life. It's like every time it seems like things start to get a little bit better, then I start to get excited or something good happens. I don't even get to fully enjoy it for long, and then I'm met with some other type of resistance. I'm just like so confused. Like today I woke up and I felt a little bit better than I've been feeling in a while, and I didn't even get to fully enjoy that. I freaking have my basketball in my closet, and it's been in the same place for some years now. And all of a sudden, it just fell off the top of the rack in my closet and hit me in the head. I'm like, what? And then once that happened, I started to feel like a little weird, but I was still functioning, but I felt a little weird. But it was something that I thought that I could get over within a few, maybe hours or something. I'll start to feel better. And I was cleaning my room, doing different things in it. And I bent over and somehow I didn't realize how close I was to the rack. And so when I leaned back up or came back up, I hit the back of my head on the rack in my closet, my clothing rack. So I got hit in the head with the basketball. I hit my head on the rack. And then it's like ever since then I've been feeling a little weird, and I've been trying not to be in my head about it, because it's like sometimes when you know stuff, you start to think certain things, and then it brings certain symptoms into play that may not necessarily be there, or it may not have been there as intense if you didn't have a certain thought process about it. So I've been trying to like push through that, but like I was feeling good. Like I said, I woke up and it was just strange, and then it was like didn't even get to enjoy too much before. And it's like a lot of resistance that keeps surrounding like my health. I feel like my body is like being sacrificed or something. Call me crazy, but I do believe that I feel like my body's being sacrificed for something that's on the way, something that's gonna happen. Maybe that's not the case. I'm open to that. I don't care how I look at this point, because if I cared how I look, I wouldn't be on here. If I cared how I look, I would have stopped after the first video. So whatever, we're in it now. No matter how we look, how I look, whatever. But it's like I keep trying to stay encouraged, and it's like I'll have my moments and I'll feel like I'm talking to God, and like God is talking back to me, and the things that God talks to me back are said, that I perceive God to be saying back to me, are like positive things that are giving me hope. But then in my reality, it's like try again, or like I don't know. It just it's a lot. Like I said, this channel is not looking anything like how I envisioned. And it's still growing because I'm still growing. So I just have to give it time. But this is the season that I'm in. And it's just it's a weird one. Because once again, like I said, it's not devoid of blessings. It's just like blessings that I can't even fully enjoy because of how I feel. And if it's not one thing with my health, it's another thing with my health. No, there's just so many things that it feels like it's out of my control, and there's literally nothing I can do. And I'm tired of being tired, and I'm tired of having to push, and I'm tired of having to power through, basically, through things. Like, I don't want to have to power through things anymore. I just want to receive what I'm powering through for. I just want to be there already. I just, I'm trying to keep hope alive. And like I said, they're playing into each other, because on one end I'm like discouraged at times because of what I'm experiencing, but then on the other end, the more adversity, like I said, that I met with, the more my delusion grows that like, oh, something must be about to happen. That is amazing, because if you're being met with this level of resistance for this amount of time, it's been like 6 months, 6 to 8 months, maybe max, of me feeling a certain way in my body that I haven't felt. And some things I've never felt. And some things I hadn't felt in a very long time. And here I am. And I'm just like, how? How could something be going on that long? You can't quite put a finger on exactly what it is, or, oh, I don't know. Like I said, this has been a intense season. It's been so confusing because I've been trying to balance blessings and what feels like burdens. And maybe I'm doing a good job, maybe I'm not. I want the good that I do to pay off. I want to do good because I want to be a good person, but I also want to do good because I also, what? Bruh. Alright. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Bye, guys.